A fatty liver might not sound like it could be a big problem, but it's actually a silent killer. Doctors say it will be the leading cause of liver transplants by 2020, and it often goes undetected. The disease brought Dr. Sherwyn Schwartz out of retirement, and today he is here to educate us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Wow, so out of retirement, this is pretty important then.
Absolutely. You know, I came to San Antonio 40 years ago, and I found a tremendous epidemic of obesity and diabetes here. And I think I did some nice work, and so a lot of people got help, and I retired in 16. But this fatty liver problem is associated with diabetes. If people, particularly Hispanic, if you're Hispanic, if you're obese, if you have pre or diabetes, the incidence is very, very high. And we found the national averages are 25–30%. But because of an interview we did here on KSAT, and we've had a lot of people come in, we've done over 700 scans, the incidence of fatty liver is 70%, 70, which is incredible. And this type of fatty liver can develop into inflammation and cause a hepatitis, cirrhosis, and need transplantation. So we have a real significant problem. However, we are developing some drugs here in San Antonio to help the people, but diet and exercise is the key for this thing. And we are giving out, for a long time, we're going to be giving out free scans to anybody who would like to have it. And I think it's really important. If 70% of people have this problem, the chances, unfortunately, are pretty high. By coming into our research center, everyone will practice diet and exercise, seeing a medical professional, and everyone will do better that way. But if you don't go on diet and exercise, and you go on a drug, these drugs are under FDA guidance. Unfortunately, there's no drug out there for this treatment. You can't buy any drugs for this treatment. So we feel very honored in San Antonio. We have multiple drugs here, and everything's under the FDA. And by coming to our research center for free, remember, it's a free scan, free transportation, and there's no reason to not come here. And God willing, if you're normal, we'll say you're great.
So you mentioned diet and exercise can, of course, help. You mentioned diabetes, which is probably going to lead to a fatty liver. What are some other causes?
That's the major thing. If you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, high cholesterol, the major age group is 40 to 60 years old. However, it's so common in San Antonio. We're finding a lot of problems in diabetes. When I worked in diabetes a lot, 25 and 30-year-olds are having dialysis and heart disease. So liver disease, we didn't know how serious it was, but it's rapidly progressed to a major problem in San Antonio. The reason why I came out of retirement is to help work on this problem. A lot of my patients had this problem, and now, fortunately, there are some drugs being developed. So I think the scans are free. There's no reason to not come for a scan. If you're normal, that's great. If you're not normal, we have clinical trials to help you. Everybody will get some type of treatment.
All right, so you mentioned, of course, folks can get screened. So you want to do that. You can get your free screen for fatty liver disease at Endeavor Clinical Trials. Just call 210-880-2279. That's 210-880-2279. And for more information, just visit their website at ergclinical.com.